When you travel the poker circuit, you know, you come across a lot of these young guys, and I try to get familiar with all of them and figure out who they are, what they're about, what their story is. And he's always seemed like a really nice kid, David Van Ploeg. He's always carries himself well, is always in good spirits, so he's just an easy guy to talk to. So we haven't had dinner or gone for drinks or anything, but you know, I wouldn't mind. He seems like a cool kid. David's very aggressive. He's a lot like a lot of the younger players who, you know, he's doing that squeeze play, and he's very aggressive before the flop, which makes it tough to play against. And he's obviously really smart about it too. He thinks through all of his decisions very meticulously. So the blinds are 6 and 1200. I'm in early position with ace king, and of course I go ahead and raise, and I make it 2700.
Raising UTG.
David Van Ploeg calls me in position.
What'd you do?
Call me.
Attaboy.
And goes heads up to the flop of king 8-3 with 2 clubs, which is a really good flop for me. I've got top pair. So I go ahead and I bet 4,200. Often in this position, I might check and let him bet, but I decided to bet 4,200 because I thought he'd think it's more likely that I'm bluffing. So I was doing a little reverse thing there. He decided to call. Now the turn is a king. Now I could bet here, but I decided if I check, he's likely to represent. And it felt like he bought it. He went ahead and bet 9,000. Now my dilemma here is, should I raise or just call? I felt like if I raise, he's just gonna fold unless he has a full house already with pocket eights. So I decided to just call and let him continue to bluff. Well, the river card's the 5 of clubs, and I don't really love that because it makes the flush, but it's very unlikely he actually has that hand. Having said that, I still check to him.
Going for the thin value that was happening right here. Like 2 jacks or something stupid, or you got, what do you have?
And he fires out 20,000. The only hand I really feel like he could have that beats me is pocket eights.
You don't have the king of clubs, so that means you don't have kings of the flush draw. So you either, only hand that beats me is eights full, or if you floated and then made the flush. So I don't think I can throw it away. But you're not bluffing.
It's not much of a dilemma. I don't think raising makes any sense with the clubs there. He's never gonna call me unless I'm beat. So I decided to just call, and he kind of went, "Ugh," and threw his hand away.
You're a king, then it wins.
The way I played, I think I milked him for the most, because if I played it any more aggressive on the turn of the river, I think he would have folded.